Hello everybody, this is Mrs. Bright and I'm going to be talking to you today about the Western High School Cheerleading virtual tryouts for the 2020-2021 school year. I'm going to go through all these slides. If you have any questions, you can always contact me. So here we go. All right, so in order to practice social distancing, we're going to just go ahead and do a virtual cheerleading tryout this year. I thought a lot about this. But I do think this could be easier for all of us right now, and it might even be just a little bit better for those of you who get nervous performing in front of judges. This is going to be a video that you can redo, so that way you can turn in the perfect one, and then you're not in front of anyone either. So this could be really a good thing for everybody. All videos are going to be due by next Wednesday, August 5th by 11:59 p.m. So what I have Thursday morning when I get up, or early Thursday morning when I'm feeding the baby, that's what I'm going to go with as far as who has turned in their videos. So you need to have that turned in by 11:59 p.m. You're going to email the videos to me at obright@western.k12.in.us. You can choose to make one video with all of the components, or you can go ahead and do 3 different videos. That is totally up to you. So what's expected from you? You can create 1 video, again, or 3, it's totally up to you, with the following components. You need to have 1 jump of your choice. Okay, so that could be a toe touch, a herky, a hurdler, whatever one you feel is your very best jump, that's what I want you to do. 1 original cheer with motions made up by you. So it's okay if you find words online, but you do need to have your own motions for your cheer, so make sure that you have that. And then 1 chant, you're going to do it just like you do at the game, where you clap the first time and then do it 3 times with the motions. And you're going to use the link that is coming to you in the email from the athletic department as well. I'm also including it right here if you just want to search for that link. Just remember that with a chant, that again, this is just like a normal chant. In the video, they're going to rotate just to show you what the different motions look like from the front and the back, but you're just going to stand forward the whole time just like you would during a game. Make sure that with your tryout, you're wearing loose-fitting shorts and t-shirts. Please do not have anything that says Western Cheer on it. A good pair of tennis shoes or cheer shoes, and your hair all the way back. And then finally, I would like you to just do your best and relax. Again, this could be a really good thing because you are not in front of judges, right in front of them. And again, you can make your perfect video. So what to include in the email? So once you finally have made your perfect video or videos, you need to include the following things. You need to include your 1 video or 3. Again, that's totally up to you. You can use your iPad, a cell phone. Just make sure it's decent quality before you send it. You need to include the phone number at which is best to call you. So normally after a tryout, you guys come in immediately after and I will tell you, yes, you made the team, or no, you did not. I still have to make sure that I talk with each and every one of you separately. And so I would like you just to include your phone number. So make sure you do that. And then finally, I need you to include your squad preference. So just to keep in mind, if you are a senior going into your senior year, you can only make varsity. I'm going to know that you're a senior, so you don't necessarily have to put it, but that would be nice if you just put varsity only. If you were an incoming freshman, you can only make JV. So again, if you could put JV only, that would be awesome. The varsity or JV option is for anybody who's going to be a sophomore or a junior. And just a reminder with that, if you really, really, really want to cheer, I would, if I were you, put JV or varsity. If varsity is the thing for you, you don't want to cheer, if you're not on that team, then put varsity. But just know that if your score does not fall within those varsity scores, you will be cut. So just make sure that you make the decision that you think is best for you and that you're putting that in the email as well. So how will the squads be chosen? So just a few reminders. Again, we're going to do this as similarly as we do the real tryouts every year. So first things first, I am not judging, period. I'm getting all these videos, but I am not judging them at all. I will have 2 to 3 outside judges. They will have no affiliation to Western, who will judge the tryouts just like they would the in-person tryout. So I will still have the score sheet in front of them. I will still add up their scores to give you an overall score. It'll be exactly the same as what we've done in the past. The scores again will be added up and the squads will be formed at that point. I do want to say that the number of cheerleaders kept will depend on the number trying out. So 24 is not a set in stone number, but we will know once we get the amount of videos that that people want to turn in. So that number, again, is not necessarily set in stone, but we will be working with it based on the number of people who try out. So what happens after tryouts? So this is all, I'm just going to give a blanket statement here, very dependent on what happens with the COVID-19 situation. So I can say all these things, but it could all change. So we just need to be flexible with that. So what's going to happen after tryouts? I am going to call you on Friday, August 7th with the results. I'm not going to give you a time frame because I do have an infant here at home and I kind of run on his schedule right now, but when he's not needing me, I will be calling that day. I will have you join the WHS Cheerleading Band app in order to receive more information. So this is just an app where I can upload files, I can post messages, you can post messages or questions to me. It's just going to be a great way to be able to communicate. So we will not be using Remind, but I will be getting the information to you as far as band goes. We will move forward with all paperwork for the school. So if you had a physical from last year, okay, so you did a sport last year, any sport, it still qualifies. However, there is a little bit more paperwork that you will need to do before we practice on campus in regards to COVID-19. So we will move forward with that after we have the team put together. I will also probably still hold just a virtual parent meeting. I'll probably just do something like this where I have a PowerPoint, I go through all of it, and then send it out and make sure everybody signs the rules for the year. We will do uniform distribution and pictures, hopefully. Pictures as of now are scheduled for August 10th. I realize that that's putting us really, really close. We'd have to probably get uniforms on the day of the pictures, but we're still working with that. So I believe the school's willing to work with us just a little bit since we've been a little bit slower getting our team put together. And then finally, we will reevaluate the current COVID-19 situation and move forward with practices and football games, hopefully. I will tell you that today I did see that the IHSAA has said that as of now, they're going to move forward with all fall sports. So that's a good thing for us. But again, this is obviously a very fluid situation and things could change. So let's just remember that we've got to be flexible during this time. Finally, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always contact me anytime this coming week. If you're like, hey, I don't know if this is a good cheer or if I did this chant correctly, whatever you want to do, you can email me, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I'm super excited for this year. It is going to look different with COVID-19. It's going to look different with the fact that I have a newborn and he's probably going to be with me quite a bit as well, but it's going to be a good year regardless, and I'm very excited. So if anything, during this pandemic, we've learned to be appreciative of what the fun things that we can do. So I'm very excited to be back with all of you. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and good luck with your tryouts.